And I don't have the first raspberry perfume that I'm going to talk about because it's quite expensive, but especially for this video, I sprayed it on my hand in a perfume shop and I was explicitly permitted to do so. Cheers, Aromatech, if you're watching this. It's our perfect perfume shop in Tbilisi here. So this is Oriana by Parfums de Marly. I think I sprayed it around 6 hours ago and it still smells strongly of the base notes, but it's still here. And so to me, Oriana really smells of raspberry tart, cake, whatever. It's super sweet. I wouldn't name it as my favorite raspberry scent, but it's one of the top 4 I'm going to be talking about. And in the notes, in the middle, it has the whipped cream and ice cream, which makes it so sweet. And the first notes, like the top notes, are intoxicatingly sweet. And it evaporates quite quickly and dries down into this really basic raspberry-like synthetic scent. And it's not a bad thing because, as I mentioned, raspberry notes are always synthetic. And if you read the reviews for each and every of the fragrances I'm going to be talking about, the reviewers on Fragrantica or wherever else will mention that raspberry is synthetic, blah, 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 but it has to be like this. And even in chewing gum, in the yogurt, it's also super synthetic. You can't represent real raspberry, same as lilac. And speaking more of Parfums de Marly and Oriana, I absolutely hate their bottles. I know they were inspired by French Baroque. I know they're named after the very famous chateau, but I can't stand this ugly pink, not in Delina, not in Oriana, and I'm very unlikely to have Oriana from Parfums de Marly in my collection just because of the ugliness of the bottle. Although I like the scent, and it's not very raspberry in a way that I would want it to be, but on the other hand, it's very sweet, and I think that could be good for the winter time. So if you don't mind the packaging of Parfums de Marly or the price, you can have a look.